Well, hello again. This is the final review of this MOOC. Week 3 has been busy, but some really interesting discussions again. So well done to those of you who've been taking part. There's real value in that kind of sharing process, I believe. Interesting challenges and questions to be asked about trust and how to make change happen. Very, very, very relevant to this subject area. Given the results of the poll, we won't call it a survey because it's not really statistically valid. But it's an interesting indicator of how far some people have come, but how far others have to go as well. So if change is needed, it's certainly needed in many areas of contract management and how people perceive it. And that was also interestingly part of the discussion about the future and how to build a career in contract management. I'm reminded of a colleague from industry whose approach to all of this was reflected in the discussion as well. If you make your contribution to the business very clear and indicate just how exciting and interesting and how much you get to see about the whole business environment through the eyes of the contract management activity, then very soon you'll be both invited to the top table discussions because you've got an important role and contribution to make, but it will also be an attractive place for new people to come. So rather than, as some of our career people have indicated, having fallen into the role of contract and commercial management, young people in particular, can be excited by the opportunities that it presents. So that also leads on to some ideas about the future, because there is an exciting, interesting, no doubt very challenging future for many of you in these areas, as these changes have to come through, as the changes from technology are bound to have a major impact as well. So interesting times ahead, I'm quite sure. And as a final thought in that connection as well, you've still got some time to finish the course up to the 15th of July. But if you upgrade, and why not, hopefully it's good value for you, but if you upgrade, you're not time limited. And all of this material that we've been presenting you with over a relatively short period of time can be there for your future reference. Because it's always seemed to me, as an educator, that often we're talking to people at the wrong stages of their career. We're talking to things that they can't influence very much yet, but in the future they probably will. And it's often at those stages you want to refer back to your old school books or your university notes, or indeed this MOOC. A number of you have been quite complimentary about the videos and mind maps and charts and things, as well as the articles that we've been recommending. So hopefully they won't date too much and will still be useful when you need them in the future. But in order to do that, you really have to upgrade to make sure you've got it all. So, and as a final plug for my friends and colleagues in IACCM, if you're serious about contract and commercial management, you really should look carefully at what they have to offer. If you've been using their website so far for information, you'll know how good it is. They've got so many really interesting thinking practitioners and academics involved with them, consultants, all sorts of capability represented in that group, and an international spread. So I discovered them late in my life, but I think they're doing a great job, and I would encourage you to think seriously about keeping in touch with them. Because if anything has become clear in this MOOC, is that the challenges require us all to be very active and lifelong learners. So thank you for your efforts in this learning journey, and my best wishes for your future learning journey. And if you've enjoyed the course, tell your friends, maybe they can come next time. Thanks very much and good luck for the future. Bye now.